Hello everyone and welcome to another episode, and today is going to be a jam-packed game full of our first month in action for Sparing Kansas City. Now the last game we had was the only game for that month. This game is for the entirety of the next month, and we'll have a league table update by the end of the episode. So again, first game of the season, we did really well, won it very handily against Portland Timbers. I decided to up the difficulty from World Class to Legendary, as well as mess with a couple sliders to try to make it a little more defensively difficult for both teams. So I upped the goalkeeping slider to 70 for each, as there's a red card here for Colorado Rapids to start this game off. And then I also upped the marking to 70 for each. It's normally at 50. But yes, so we start the first game against Colorado Rapids, and I get a free kick opportunity here with Johnny Russell. See if we can get something in. It's blocked by the wall. Just trying to get hold the ball. I'm trying to really work on possession. We're able to get the ball here wide and blocked. Able to go back to the goalkeeper Yarbo. But yeah, so that kind of stunned a lot of Colorado's attacks for this game, and we had a lot of big gaps in the defense that we could exploit. Get a pass here, and our first goal of the game against Colorado. And that's kind of how the game would go. We would dominate most of the time with them still sticking with 3-back formation, leaving a lot of gaps without that other center back getting the red card, which, as you saw, that wasn't very much of a red card. He kind of just clipped him. He wasn't one-on-one with the goalkeeper, so I don't know why that happened. You're going to see a couple red cards in this game as we score a second goal, this time with Johnny Russell. And so we score Salloi and Russell to start this game off, and starting the season red hot. Leibel gets the ball here, gets it in Salloi, and to Russell. Russell just getting a shot off. Another save by Yarbo to keep it 2-0. And Colorado gets their first clear attack here in the 57th minute to get it. A weird chest touch and a decent save by Temilia, the skinny stick in this game himself. Espinoza gets the ball and gives a foul. Espinoza fouling, not unusual. He is one of the leaders in yellow cards, and Temilia does the slide to go straight through him, which it's very funny to see because that looked not realistic whatsoever, but it's a FIFA thing, I guess. We move on. Agata gets it, plays it back, and our third goal of the game, this time with Roger Espinoza. He fouls, he scores, making it 3-0 to us to start our second game of the season with another win. So 2 wins out of 2, a good start for us. Seeing as Sporting in real life have struggled a majority of the season, our goal is to be better than they are in real life. Even though it is virtual, it is our goal. And our hashtag man of the match for this game, I'm not much of a social media person, but I thought it'd be a kind of cool idea to put this in place, was Daniel Salloi, who scored in this game. And he is looking to keep the run going. We do make a couple changes. I'm going to start trying to do realistic changes, as Daniel Salloi has scored 3 goals in the last 3 games. So he's off to a hot start, which we wanted from him this season. But I'm going to start making changes. So typically I don't make changes based on their performances. I make it mainly based on their overall ratings. But I wanted to try something different and try to use all of my squad instead of just using my starters, as we get into this game against LA Galaxy, and a save by Temilia. And so the top 3, oh wait a second, I will stop right now because we scored a free kick with Johnny Russell. And first goal I scored from a free kick on this FIFA. I typically am not very good at free kicks, but it's decently easy to score free kicks in the newer games, especially if you get the right spots. But good goal by Johnny Russell to make it 1-0. But yeah, so how it'll work is as we give a penalty, which you'll be the judge of this, if this is a penalty or not. So the top 3 performers are a lock-in for the next game unless they are gassed. in terms of they having no fitness. And then the bottom 3 performers have to be changed for a player in their position as this game goes 1-all. So you will see those changes and changes to lineups that will be kind of put on the outside, but not really discussed. But yes, this game is 1-all as Ricky Pug is on the ball. Judd with the shot, saved by Tim Millia. And this was a tricky time in the game. We found it very difficult to hold the ball, very difficult to keep much. We are at home, but it didn't feel like we were really having that push to try to use that advantage to our using that home advantage to our benefit. A risky pass. I was trying to play the right back, but it ended up being the better decision. As we get here with Graham Zusi using that 55 pace to get past, plays it into Polito. Polito's breaking through the lines, just needs to take a shot to score, and he misses it. I don't know what happened there. I was trying to place it bottom corner, just trying to shoot it, doesn't work, and then it's a FIFA thing type goal goes in the 85th minute. And now I'm putting LA Galaxy on the hit list of teams we need to beat. After that, he's trying to egg on the crowd here at Children's Mercy Park. And I don't sit well with that, so we're going to have to put LA Galaxy on the list of teams we need to beat every time. And we get a shot here at the end with Agata, and it just doesn't work out. And because of that, we are now lost to Galaxy, and they are going to be on the teams that we are going to try and put on the list of teams we need to beat. So yeah, we had 2 wins so far, a loss. So not a bad start, I would say, as Gaston Brugman is their man of the match. But we don't do any fancy stuff for their man of the matches. So with that, we've lost to a team that at this moment is not in the playoffs in real life. I do believe. But if they aren't, they are very if they are, they're very close to the brink like we are. But now we play a team in FC Dallas, a team that a team I don't really have much history with watching Sporting or watching any of the other MLS teams. I don't really know much about Dallas, so it was a team that I didn't have any grudges or understanding of any rivalries. So our goal was just going to be away from home in Dallas, just to get a goal. Daniel Salloi, on fire at the beginning of the season, gets us that goal and makes it 1-0 to us, and that is what we really needed. Dallas, I believe, has their best player is Ferreira, if I'm not mistaken, that player on the ball right there. He's the one I've known there for the longest time. So that is a player we had to watch out for. But he didn't do anything in the game. Dallas didn't do anything in the game. We managed to get a good 1-0 win away from home. Me, being the person that likes equilibrium, realism with football, is happy with the 1-0 win. And because of that, our man of the match, hashtag man of the match again, for all those Twitter X people, is again Daniel Salloi. So 2 man of the matches for him in this episode out of 3 games. Not too bad at all. And so, quick third game. This is me trying to show the ratings and also the lineups for our final game. So I'm going to be doing this in a kind of more complete highlight film. And so we're going to have it so each one of these episodes is going to be hopefully 1 month of the season. And we're going to have one game like this against Seattle, in which we're going to have a more stretched out highlight experience and going more in depth into it. And a great game to start off with a goal line clearance. I didn't catch you at that goal line clearance, but it was good nonetheless. And Seattle's starting very strong away from home against us. We need to really make Jones Mercy a place to not want to come to, but that goal did not help us in that endeavor. and they managed to get the first goal through Rudiaz, I believe, who scored that goal. Seattle is another one of those teams that I typically have had a rivalry with when watching the MLS, them and Portland. So that northwest rivalry with teams and us. But what a beautiful cross to the back post. I think that was Johnny Russell who crossed out on his weak foot. All the way back post. Daniel Salloi scoring again. Third time this episode. And third time in 4 or 5 matches. I think it said it before, he had 5 goals in 5 matches to start this season. And a brilliant start to say. And I think it was Johnny Russell who he did it on his right foot. And what a curler on his right foot, his weak foot. And so, as you saw by that graphic, it said that we had a 37% chance to win this game. They had a 40% chance away from home. I don't know if that's clear or the best odds, but I think we can give them a go. Johnny Russell trying to find the top of the box, plays into Tommy into Kinda. Kinda trying to get away, gets a shot, and a good save by their goalkeeper. And that ends the halftime, 1-1. Goal by Daniel Salloi, goal by Rudiaz for them. And we just keep trying to fight on, get our opportunity to get a shot, and we make it a good corner out of this set piece. Let's see if we can get another shot. We do, and this is a free goal in itself. It's a good header to the near post by Daniel Salloi as he scores his second of the game. And I think it actually was an own goal. So he did almost score 2 goals. It was an own goal, as you'll see in the replay. He heads it. I believe it's going off target, but 13 on the near post. It goes right in between his legs, and you'll see a better clear shot here. It hits the bottom of his thigh, bounces back up, and goes in between him and the goalkeeper. So, an own goal for sure. We're now getting later into the game, into the second half, 56th minute, 57th minute. Morris on the ball, one of their better players, Nuo, now gets it in here, gets it back out to Morris. They're trying to really work it in here. Gets it into it, good save by McIntosh, who I did put in for goal for Tim Melia, just because Tim Melia's performances hadn't been the best. But McIntosh did well in the Dallas game, did as well here with another great save. Even though he has conceded a great save here, movie-esque save by McIntosh, the goalkeeper. And so later on to this game, 67th minute, we're still trying to push for the win, but Rosero gets pushed out of position. We don't fill the gap in behind. João Paulo gets on the ball. I try to push McIntosh out to try to stop it, but it's a goal and it's tied up 2-2. And so I think, okay, we still have a chance to get back in this game. We need to get another goal and solidify our opportunities here. If we're up at home, surely that'll be enough to let us keep this chance to get a result out of this game. But we'll have some topsy-turvy times here. Roll down on the ball, trying to get it in. And here is a thing that's been happening more in this game as Rosero gets a red card. Anytime you lunge or accidentally hit tackle, even there where I didn't mean to hit tackle, it's gonna be a PK. And so that's a PK. And Rosero with a second PK in 3 games, the last 3 games. And because of that, I know technically it's my fault there. I will have to switch the lineup just because, first of all, he is a red card, but he may be looking to switch the lineup a little bit when using Ford, and that other center back will be coming in very soon as well. But unfortunately, that ends the game. So we had 2 wins and 2 losses, I believe, in this episode, because we had the Dallas win, we had the first win against Colorado Rapids, and then we had the loss against Galaxy and here against the Sounders. So 2-2, not terrible, not great, but good enough form to still get us in the playoffs so far. But thank you guys for watching this episode. After that result, Macintosh will probably be changed back for Tilmania or Polsking to try someone new. Besides that, thank you guys for watching the episode, and I will see you next time, and we'll end with the league table.